I am so glad I'm making this video in 2023 and not 2019 or whatever, because I can only imagine how unfunny the comment section of this video will be if I made it during that time. You guys like that one funny anime that everyone makes all the epic memes about? Johnny's Wacky Expedition, I think that's the name of it. That's my favorite show. I love Jackson's Abnormal Quest. It truly is a TV show that exists. Hello everyone and welcome back to the search for the worst cartoon, a series where I try to find the worst cartoon ever made, because trust me, it's not Teen Titans Go. Jojo Siwa is a celebrity. That's the most that I will say. Basically, she's a Nickelodeon celebrity. In the late 2010s, they try to push her out as like their next big star. I know next to nothing about Jojo Siwa, her music, her career, nothing like that. I am obviously not the target audience for her. The most that I know about her is she had a cartoon, and it's not very good. The Jojo and Bobo Shosho, which, God, I feel stupid just saying the name of this thing. It's a Nickelodeon web series. It's on Nickelodeon's YouTube channel. Only 12 episodes were made, and the show ran from 2018 to 2019. Needless to say, this is no Lil Sam and Cat show. They will never be as iconic as Lil Sam or Lil Cat, I'm afraid. I'm gonna be honest when I say that I'm making this as a quick replacement video, because the original cartoon that I plan to look at instead I have to postpone for a multitude of reasons, and I was desperately trying to think of like a quick replacement cartoon, and then thankfully out of nowhere I just remembered, oh yeah, that one Nickelodeon celebrity has like an online cartoon and it's not very good. And so here we are now. I genuinely don't know if this is really search for the worst cartoon worthy. I mean, like, it's not a good show, obviously, but there isn't really anything awful in it. Watching this cartoon for this series made me really question, what am I doing with my life? Which is something that I never questioned at all in any of the previous episodes. It is obvious that this is intended for both a young audience and fans of Jojo Siwa, in which I am neither young nor a fan of Jojo Siwa. Obviously, I will find this to be dumb and cringe and whatnot, but like, is it really like bad? Like, for what it is? Is it like truly terrible? Or is it just like, I just find it cringy, but like, I understand that it's not made for me. I have a rule with the search for the worst cartoon where like I don't look at cartoons that are obviously intended for a much younger demographic, because I don't really think it's like fair. This is meant to be a series where I try and find the worst cartoon ever made. And I mean like bottom of the barrel stuff. I ain't talking, mediocre at worst stuff like Fanboy and Chum Chum or whatever. I mean like bottom of the barrel trash, Not even bottom of the barrel, but below the barrel, that's the stuff I'm looking for. There is literally nothing wrong with this show except it's cringy and dumb. But that can just be chalked up to me not being the target audience for this show. There are like cringy, how do you do fellow kids moments in this show. There's a picture of a laughing crying emoji in the background, which is just, of course that's there. There are a few instances where hearts pop out of JoJo's eyes, which I know that's like a really cliche like thing that's appeared in numerous cartoons, yet for some reason it feels really cringy here. I don't know why. One of the episodes references the Running Man challenge, which I have no idea what the that is. I guess that was a thing that people did in 2018. I don't know. This whole show is basically told in a vlog style, so reviewing this will be nearly impossible for me to do, because how are you able to successfully review what are essentially animated vlogs? Especially since this somehow isn't the worst thing I've ever seen on this series. Like, if I reviewed this, if I made this video back in like 2019 or something, when this show was brand new, I probably would have been like, oh my god, this is the worst thing ever made. It's so cringe, guys. It's so cringe for real. But then I look at it now and it's like, I mean, like, yeah, it is cringe, but like, it's not like the worst thing ever for like a kid to watch it, If you have kids, then I guess it's a little okay for them to watch it. There's nothing like necessarily terrible about it aside from it being dumb and cringe, but that's just me not being the target audience. If you have kids, then I guess this is an okay thing for them to watch. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I'd rather have kids watch this over in Gacha Life or those random equals funny toilet animations, okay? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Probably the closest thing to proper criticism that I can give this thing is that Jojo and Bobo's voices can get annoying at times. Aside from that, there is almost literally nothing for me to say about this show, positive or negative. Again, if I had made this video back in 2018, 2019 when this show was running, it would probably be a lot different. I'd probably be like, this is the cringiest thing ever made, oh my gosh. But looking at it now, it's just like what the f were you expecting from this, honestly? I gotta be honest with y'all, between this and Slippin' Jimmy, I'm just getting really bored of these nothing bad cartoons, you know? These cartoons that there's nothing to say about them at all. They're not funny bad, they're not painfully awful, they're just uninteresting is what they are. I need more stuff like Control Alt Delete, because at least that was like something I could say about it, you know? There was material that I could work with for Control Alt Delete. I think for the next episode, I might look at an infamous bad cartoon just, you know, to just have something to say about it, even if I'll just regurgitate the same stuff that other cartoon YouTubers have said about it in the past. Anything, man. I'd rather that over just this. Like, what is there to say about it? I consider this to be a little bit better than Lil Sam and Cat, but Lil Sam and Cat was more interesting. Even if, you know, the whole, like, lost media stuff didn't happen, I still would find Lil Sam and Cat to be, like, a more interesting thing than this. Because there was actually stuff about it that I can talk about. As it stands, this is just a boring nothing burger of a cartoon, and I'm getting sick of looking at these, even though I've only really looked at 2 of them so far. I'm sorry for the very short video, but there is literally nothing I could say about this. If you really sat down, if you really went into a cartoon based on Jojo f***ing Siwa, and you actually expected it to be good in any sort of way, that's kind of your fault. I'm sorry. What were you expecting? Very safe, honestly kind of corporate, soulless, nothing at all to say about it. Again, I had intended for this to be a replacement video for another search for the worst cartoon that I had to postpone. I'm not really like that upset that like this is just like an underwhelming thing, because this was just a quick replacement video that I just thought of. You have no idea the writer's block that I suffered working on this video, trying to think of something to say about this show. Anything that I could say. With that said, there's one question that's been on my mind. Could the Jojo and Bobo show potentially become lost media, similar to the Lil Sam and Cat show? The answer to that is no. I find that very unlikely. First of all, this was only 12 episodes long, and not 63 like the Lil Sam and Cat show. Second of all, every episode is easily available to watch on Nickelodeon's YouTube channels. Third of all, and this is actually quite interesting, this has a DVD release. There's a Jojo Siwa DVD. I have no idea what is on it, but it contains 6 episodes of this as a bonus feature. So that's basically half of the show. So there you have it. There you go. This show cannot become lost media. I find it highly unlikely compared to Lil Sam and Cat. If this video gets 30 likes, I will buy this DVD just for the novelty of it, you know? Why the f not, you know what I'm saying? Chances are I probably will buy this DVD regardless of if this video gets 30 likes or not, but I don't care if this video gets 30 likes, I will buy this DVD. I don't care, you know? Money well spent. Anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to make this as a quick replacement video. I'm sorry for the slower, like, uploads. I started school recently, and that's obviously going to take away a lot of time, and I've got a lot of stuff going on in my mind that prevent me from, you know, focusing on videos. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to like, and if you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing, as that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Adios.